Hello everyone, hope we're all good, and a big shout out to everyone out there who likes, shares and comments on this channel. I'm in Bootle, just off Knowsley Road. Gonna have a little wonder about this area, see if we can have a chat with a few people, show you about, see what's going on, eh? Just on Grey Street by, you know, Poets Park, and just been sold by a local. These houses here, these prefabs, this is where the...
No, it's a bomb site. Prefabs were built in the 60s and flattened, and then they built these in the 70s.
Okay. And down there you've got the cottage homes.
Yeah, the cottage houses down on your left.
We're going to have a little look at them.
Cellars in, these ones down here haven't.
Have they?
Yeah.
So they've all got cellars, eh? None of them?
They've got no cellars, but they've got no attics.
No.
Got attics.
So they've got attics. They've got no cellars. These have got cellars but no attics. It's mad, isn't it?
They've got cellars and no attics.
Yeah.
They've got no cellars, no attics. They've got no cellars, no attics. They've got attics. The cottage houses are on your left.
Have they?
And that big place on the corner used to be a weights and scales.
A which?
Weights and scales.
Weights and scales?
Yeah, it used to be a dairy there as well.
Did they? It's changed. How old are you now, Dave?
63.
So you've been here for a few years, haven't you?
His family's been on the street about 102 years.
Have they?
Nan and Granddad lived over 58.
Wow. I'm going to have a little walk down then, Dave, thanks. So down here we've got the cottage homes. You won't see many houses like this in Liverpool or even around the country. Right, so I'm going to introduce you to Maria. Tell us a little bit about Bootle, Maria.
I don't know, I don't live here.
Where are you from?
The Dominican Republic.
The Dominican Republic?
Yeah, why are you recording this crap?
This crap? Do you think it's crap now?
Something nice.
I thought this was nice.
Yeah, it is nice, but the other side,
What other side's that?
by the city center.
What's the Dominican Republic like then?
Oh, it's really very hot and caliente.
In Caliente.
Yeah, it's okay.
Thank you. I'm going to introduce you to Michaela. Now, Michaela, you are a local. Well, you did say you lived in Leeds.
I've lived in Leeds. I was born in Berlin, Germany, but all my family is Scouse, so we came back here when I was 6. So mainly a Scouser, but kind of not. I don't know.
You're an army brat?
Yes, I am an army brat, yes.
Didn't you think of joining the army yourself at one point?
Well, apparently we had to leave Germany before I was 3 years old.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have to go back when I was 18 to do conscription or something like that. So I could have been in the army, but now I've got loads of like tattoos and they wouldn't have accepted me anyway.
Really?
So I did try when I was like 18. Back then they had a lot of like rules against having stuff on you, so
that's mad, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what's it like in this area, Bootle, Knowsley Road area?
It's a bit crazy, it's a bit mad. There'll always be like, I don't know, something going on, some shouting, screaming, some police cars going by, but the people are who they are, basically. It's like the real, and we are struggling, and I live opposite the church, and there's constantly like a big queue of people for the food bank, because at the minute we're in dire straits sort of thing, just as a normal community, let alone the global world sort of thing. So to be honest with you, I think we're all doing our best, but I don't think we get support. I think there's a rat problem, a rubbish problem, a crime problem, but we do what we can. And
yeah, there's a massive community problem as well, isn't there? If you've got all them problems, rat problems, crime problems, food problems, you know, something's lacking. What do you think? It's
the dog poo all over the streets, like little things like that annoy the crap out of me. Sometimes I come out at night time and I pick up dog shit because I worry about the children. And I'm really happy with the Poets Park at the minute because that's been getting done up, but I think it's the community who's doing it. It's not like the government's funding to get it done. It's the people who live here who want better. But it's so hard to make it better when we have so little, and we're going to get less and less and less as the government make more and more cuts. And it's always the people who they think don't have a voice to fight for themselves, i.e. the disabled people, the poor people, you know what I mean, the rats basically of society, who get left out and get blamed for everything as a scapegoat. You've got the immigration and stuff like that. If you've got different coloured skin, you're a problem, but it's not. It's the bloody government. It's the people in power who don't know anything about normal life people. To them, we are just statistics. You ask them how much a bottle of milk costs in the shop, they would have no idea. They've got private chefs, private whatever. They get paid to go and get their houses done up when they're getting the full wage to go and look after the people. And then they look at people on benefits and think, you scroungers, and it's like, look at what the world is. Since the pandemic especially, they're trying to continue on like it was and it's nothing like what it was, and we're crumbling, and people are dying, and it's the kids who are the ones who are going to get the brunt of all of this, and it's shocking.
You touched on immigration. So what do you believe the problem is with mass immigration at the moment?
You're not looking at the bigger picture of it, where people don't leave their homes and the country where they were brought up in unless there is a serious freaking problem. Like, why would you jump on one of those little boats that you know has like an 80% chance of, you know, going down, loads of people dying, you're bringing your kids on there, trying to give them a better life? What are they running from for them to even try and make that a possibility?
Yeah, but what the issue is once you leave a war-torn country, then you land in, say, a neutral country like France, Germany, you then become an economic migrant. So that's putting pressure on communities, like you've just been speaking about, as a whole. Then you've got people who are 17 to 35-year-old men. Now, if that was me personally, I'd stay and fight, right? So there's a bit of an ambivalent, controversial disagreement on.
But you're saying that was you, but once again, you've not been in that situation. You're just the guy who's walking up and down Peel Road, which is great. But if you were actually in an area with people with guns, with people more powerful than you, like the same with the government, say if you want to make a change now and go out and make things better, how would you do that? You can't, because we're trapped and basically have these higher powers and stuff like that as well.
I respect that people are running on the fear in their lives and stuff like that.
And the families' lives and stuff like that as well. It's like they wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? That would have been years worth of contemplating how the hell do we wait and see if things get better or whatever else until they're chased out of it.
What do you think the answer is, Michaela?
The answer is, to be honest with you, mass extinction. I know that sounds terrible, but to me, the world, humanity sort of thing, like if we try and continue on with this capitalism that is basically the structure of society, it isn't going to work. It's not working now, and it hasn't been working for years. But to keep those people in power and living in luxury and whatever else, they keep us down. So unless we all stand up together and go, what is this fucking bullshit? And actually do something about it. But these peaceful protests, you've just seen Greta get put back on a plane after being on a boat and whatever else. Like, hopefully
the selfie boat, that's what they were calling it.
That's what they're calling it, but once again, there's two different things. They want to make her seem like she's not trying to do something good, but then is she
is
or
a bit of
isn't
an
she and
attention
stuff like
seeker,
that.
Greta.
But how do you know? And since she's been 14 years old, she's sat on a street corner by herself, not expecting anyone to take any notice of her, to say there is a problem and there's an issue. And fair enough, she got picked up and now she's spoken in front of crowds, but the thing is, she's not getting people who all love her. Most of them basically are saying you're a spoilt brat, you're this, that, the other sort of thing. So she's not getting the attention that you think that she probably is. But once again, people who judge you, you look at them and go, well, what are you doing trying to make things better sort of thing as well. So to be honest, I've closed off. Like, I live in my own dissociated bubble because I've realised that life is hell and it's going to continue to get much worse, and we're going to see it on our own streets and stuff like that as well. So
we're seeing it already as a whole. Like, look, when you say I'm just walking up and down the streets of
that wasn't anything against you, by the way, as well.
Streets, but to be honest, I go up and down the length and breadth of the UK, and I go to every area, but it's, there's austerity, there's poverty, there's depravity, there's crime, which is high crime rates. There's the streets that you can walk down and no one speaks English, which is quite like, whoa. It's awkward now, where the communication and the integration. This is why I speak to people like yourself and other people, and I try and get their understanding. And I think there's a lot of issues with integration, communication, and the glue of communities now.
To be honest, I don't think people are being seen as human. You know what I mean? Rather than going, oh my God, you're a brown coloured person, you're a black. You know what I mean? Trying to separate us and categorise us. We're all
to be fair, I
human
couldn't give a fuck what colour you was.
That's what I meant. To be honest, it's like one of them dickheads come in any colour, culture, that sort of thing. So you can have dickheads and nice people in whatever, but we're all human. We all bleed the same, and at the minute we are fucking leaking out. But we're in this little delusion land where we've shut off and we're just trying to continue on as normal. But the world is crumbling, and to be honest, I can't wait for it to go, because I am done with being human and existing. Because what can you do as a lone person? You watch the world go up in flames, and all you can do is watch.
What do you do with yourself then, Michaela? So we can let's switch to something positive.
So switch to me. So I got diagnosed. I have no positivity for you. I'm sorry. No, seriously, I am a nihilist. I got diagnosed with 2 incurable degenerative illnesses about 10 years ago. I've had multiple brain and spine surgeries. So basically, I don't have a future. I'm going to die from my diagnosis, and I've accepted that, and I've done the best I can to, you know, make myself physically as well as I can and stay away from the hospitals and whatever, because that wasn't helping me heal in any way, shape or form. So yeah, I just basically do what I can. Presently going through an actual trauma at the moment, so me and my family are all involved in something. So I'm going to my parents now to go and basically give some emotional support if I possibly can, and that's all you can do, isn't it, is help the people that you can help and be who you can be. But to be honest, I think life is bullshit. I think existence is painful and suffering, and I really can't see an answer for this getting better unless a nuclear bomb goes off and destroys everything.
Noah's Ark.
Boom, seriously, but this time don't build a boat and kill the dove, and then basically we don't have to go on existing in this shitty fucking world that's just getting worse and worse and worse.
Thank you, Michaela.
You're welcome, is that okay?
Wow. Well, according to Michaela, she couldn't care less if the world ended tomorrow. That's how she feels. Madness. Yes, Connor.
Alright, Odd.
Thanks for giving me a few minutes of your time. Tell us a little about this area and what it's like for you growing up.
Born and raised in Bootle.
Yeah.
Live with my half fella round here. He loves the place. But as a kid, like this park here, perfect example. Playing tugger in the park all the time. Just literally, this park was everything to us.
Yeah.
Everything to us. We were playing tugger back in the day with Nerf balls and everything, do you know what I mean? Probably Nerf bullets still lying around from about 5 to 6 years ago.
Yeah.
But honestly, like it's one of them, you're just going to love the place you grow up, don't you?
Yeah.
You just get used to it.
That's it, you know, for you, it's home.
It is for me, definitely.
Yeah.
Changed as well, I'd say, with the community.
You're already getting on?
Yeah. Say back in the day, like what, how old were we? Kind of about 10.
You're
so
younger
talking
than
about 10, 12 years ago. Absolutely nightmare. Like you go in the park to play footy, there was glass all over the floor.
Yeah.
There was just nothing, and you know, as we're getting on, as years have gone, it's got better. I think the community is thinking more.
It's improved, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Yeah, a few people have mentioned that before.
You look at the signs. I think it's Green Sefton, is it?
Yeah.
They've been here. They've done like events for the kids. You know, who like over the.
Are they volunteers for the community?
Yeah, they're volunteers, and
brilliant.
They're called Green Sefton, and they planted all these trees. There was no trees. They planted all these trees. You go down, there's trees there.
Painted the whole park.
They
like
painted. If you look at the
that was never like that.
No.
They've painted all the ballards, had a little touch onto them.
Yeah.
They were there.
Put their stamp on it, haven't they?
Yeah, just sat there, just painting.
That's nice.
Free of charge, and it's better for the kids now, you know what I mean? Because back in the day,
We never had that.
we never had none of that, but
Just got used to it.
yeah,
Thank
got a
you.
lot better.
Thank you for your time.
No worries.
Thank you.
And you, Connor.
Thank you.
So as Connor was saying, Poets Park has been cleaned up massively. And you can see for yourself, look at it. It looks amazing. This is somewhere you'd bring your kids without having to worry about them getting cut. I don't know what it's like overnight, but over day, as you can see, it looks amazing. Well, here we have Knowsley Road, the notorious Knowsley Road. Right, there was an incident in Bootle Asda the other week. Now, I'm not saying people are thick, but you know, if you're shoplifting and you're sticking fucking cables up your jumper and they're sticking out, and then someone who's just randomly shopping, by the way, sees it as a bomb threat, calls the police, has the bomb squad round, the kid gets nicked, and all he's got is car cables. That's mad. That's what happened here last week. Yeah, Knowsley Road Bootle's just full of the usual shops. Pizza parlours, pound shops, second-hand shops, sweet shops, vape shops. That pharmacies closed down. You alright? Right, that's where you get your rig outs. And they've also got Kindfulness Coffee Club.
Yeah.
That's supporting the community and it's a charity. Are you attached to this place as well? Okay, so this is all charity based?
Yeah.
Brilliant. And this is for the community?
It is. All goes directly back to the community.
So it's a CIC, community interest, is it? Or is it just charity based?
Charity based.
Okay. Sound.
So she dropped it.
So if you want to drop into Councilness Coffee Club,
We've got all sorts. If you go in,
Yeah.
there's a board with what's on each day.
well, shut up, look at this. How kind he is. Come on, lad. And this is what you do. It's got a little shit off point. People can just chill out and, you know, have biscuits and enjoy themselves.
There's all the gear for the we do. Look up there. Look.
Okay, so you've got like Monday, Tuesday baby group.
Mondays needs updating.
Yeah.
Like my brain.
Blue Monday at the minute.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Moore Street. Who's this? Someone's letting on to meet you. Who's that? No way, lad, Andy.
You alright?
Get out, let's have a chat, Ant. Yes, Andy Russell.
Yes, Bill.
Lads, you know I run L20, don't you?
Yeah, man.
Moore Street, what's going on?
The epitome.
You've even named streets after me. Right, Andy,
Belter.
it's been a while since I've seen you, right? Last time we had you on a podcast.
Yeah, that was
Right.
2023, mate, yeah.
So the people who don't know you, you were on X Factor.
Yeah.
Saito.
X Factor, man, 3 times, brother.
Tell us a little bit about what's been going on for you, lad.
Well, since X Factor, obviously, I've been independent artist, you know, singer-songwriter, and I've released By the River, that come out in 2023. And then obviously from that, we done like the Bootle Festival, the Camp and Furnace with the album launch, and then we done the O2, Solely O2 out. So independently, I've just been selling my own shows out, doing festivals, doing collaborations, and then I've just released a second album there called Street Songs Project that come out on the 12th of April, and that was sold out in Anger 34. And now we're just, you know, cracking on, mate, with more projects. I've got flew out to Geneva, Switzerland to do a show for Show Par, and then obviously I went to Caribbean, that was over Christmas, and then I've just been to Cannes Film Festival to sing there.
What
and
Cannes have been there? What a place.
Cannes, France, what a belter.
I'll tell you something though, lads, you've had a few issues in the past, haven't you? You know, with your demons, your drugs and that.
Yeah.
Your alcohol.
Drug and alcohol, yeah. I'm an addict, aren't I? Addict.
But you're in recovery now, aren't you?
In recovery,
There's no
mate,
ex-addict, lad. If you're an ex-addict, you're a dead addict. Let me tell you something now. You're either an addict actively using, right?
Yeah.
Or you're an addict in recovery.
That's it, I'm an addict in recovery, mate.
What's this twat doing here? Fuck off.
L20 garbage.
Ah, lad, nice one. He's bringing
He's
that.
won an interview as well,
Oh,
and we're bringing it up. We're bringing everyone.
Keep the fucking noise down, lads.
Trying to interview me yet?
Off the cars as well.
Yeah, so, right. You had a few issues. You're in recovery, how clean are you
In
now?
recovery, I'm 5.5 years clean now, Billy.
Wow.
And you know, even at the start, when I first come off tour with X Factor, when I got kicked off, you know, you put your hand out to me and we were doing meetings and I was round the bend then, you know what I mean? You even said, you can fix this, Ant, you know what I mean? And we were doing meetings, weren't we? And
I remember seeing you and saying, fucking hell, this kid, you know, like anyone else, can get a shit together and, you know, make a change and make a difference.
Yeah, that's it, man.
But look at you now, lads,
really
you're doing
grateful,
things.
man.
And is this your mate, Dan? Dan, come here, lad. Let's get Dan in.
Daniel Grace, man.
Daniel Grace.
He's an artist in his own right, Billy. He's been a DJ, he's a producer.
Been doing music since we were kids, haven't we, Ant?
Been doing music since we were kids. We grew up together, hung around here, in the
This
park
is your
at
neck of the
school.
woods, isn't it?
Anywhere in Bootle's my neck of the woods. Yeah, man. The epitome. But
So what's Knowsley Road been like over the years?
it's cool, man. It's a community, innit, full of like real people close together, want to help each other. You know what I mean? And full of good people. You know what I mean? Just passionate.
There's been a lot of like issues over the years, hasn't he? Drugs,
Drugs,
crime.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Do you think that's dying down? I don't think so, to be fair. There's always a demand,
It's getting
isn't
worse, man, innit?
The streets are getting worse.
It's getting worse, yeah. The new generation are just raggo, aren't they? So
They don't got a care now.
Yeah, but kids are getting stabbed at an early age now, aren't they? And
All the
this
kids
is
have got knives on them, haven't they?
Everyone's rolling with a blade.
Yeah, everyone, because they
anyone.
don't feel safe about it, so all the kids are carrying it because they feel like they have to, don't they?
Let's stand here and come here, because this fella's fucking driving me around the bend. Let's get on the road.
Nice one, bro.
Yeah, let's do it here, lad, because he's got his engine on full fucking
further over,
rev
so
there.
it's less quiet.
Yeah, are you?
Yeah.
Sound?
Yeah. Sight.
Sound. So yeah, Saito, you're tight with your sweets.
Andy
that's-
Russell.
Andy Russell.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Andy.
man. It's cool, man.
I don't want to fight, lad. I'm going to get you to sing me a song in a minute.
Sound, man.
I'll a cappella.
Anywhere, you know that.
Right.
That's my forte, brother.
Yeah, so what are you up to now with your life, lad?
Well, you know, I've just released an album, Street Songs. Now, me and Dan, we've been working for like a number of years on songs and stuff, and we've got like an EP of 5 tracks with big rappers on. We've got a first single coming out with K Coke on the 20th of June. And me and Dan, you know, Dan's been through a lot, you know, doing this music. He's got a degree in music.
I've got a degree in music as well, lad, yeah.
And like growing up through the years, he got me in SAE in this university.
2009, that lad, weren't it?
Yeah, 2009, 2010.
Been at it for years, lad, haven't we?
Been at it for years, mate.
Yeah.
Doing gigs and different events and stuff like
Going
that.
to Europe, we've been everywhere, haven't we, mate?
Doing a lot, mate.
Doing a lot, yeah.
And what we're going to do is we got this EP called the Life EP, and it's really about
Life,
struggle, really. You know, the
struggle and
pressures.
real, it's bad, deep and meaningful about life, you know what I mean? So it means something.
Yeah.
We've got
That's
pressure about life, pressures here in your core, which is like the love in it.
Yeah, man.
Then
The
we've got
love and everything,
choices, redemption, and then we've got street life as well, haven't we?
That's it,
We've got a few
it's
bonus
close.
ones as well, haven't we?
Yeah, a few bonus tracks.
So when's that
but
coming out, lad?
The 20th.
The 20th of June,
Yeah.
K Coke tunes
the
coming
first
out.
That's
the
a
first
Friday,
single.
innit?
Yeah, Friday. Yeah. So, and then obviously we've got tracks leading off then, and then the EP should be out.
We release a monthly, won't we? And then the EP
monthly.
probably out August, October, innit?
August,
Fully paid.
yeah, the full EP. But it's about trying to inspire as well, Billy, you know, other artists like ourselves from the same background as us, from any neck of the woods, mate, anywhere in the country or
You making a
anywhere.
living out of this?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we are, we are,
Good,
mate.
good.
I mean, I've been gigging since an early age, but
Started
to do
now,
it properly
like,
as an independent artist, it's hard because everything's pushed
Yeah,
yourself.
because you haven't got an agent,
So,
have you, or a
That's
manager?
it. So, you know what I mean? Just
Makes it well
working
harder,
on
doesn't it?
site and then just getting in the studio, recording, and then this is what it's come to, mate. I'm getting better opportunities now that I'm sober. I'm multiple years of sober and I'm doing it properly.
Yeah, because he was trying to look after you, weren't he, Louis Tomlinson?
Louis Tomo, yeah. Shout out to Louis, yeah, man. And you know
Do you
what I
know
mean? And
Ah, yeah, you're okay. Say hello. Hey, so yeah,
so
Louis,
that on TikTok. Yes. Yeah,
so
man.
Louis, yeah, he tried to help you out a lot, didn't he?
He did, mate, he did. And he did help me out, not try, because look at the situation that's happened. He did help me out. I know that was part of the journey, but this is what it's come to, Bill. I'm a multiple years of you know, sober, and things didn't happen the way they were meant to, but in the end, mate, I could have lost my life the way I was using, and I haven't. You know,
Yeah, a fair play
back
to him,
happy.
you know. I wish I could say the same about his half fella. I had a little bit of a mad experience with his dad, but that's
God
another
bless him,
story.
man.
You know what I mean? Fucking
Yeah,
got me
man.
kicked
I know
out of
his
rehab.
dad.
Because,
Wow.
yeah, he got me
bless him.
fucking legged out of rehab.
What happened there, Bill?
That's it,
But Louis a
mate.
real one, man. I love him to bits, man.
But anyway, I stay clean ever since,
Good. See?
and I'm almost 8 years.
Brilliant.
that.
One
Well
day at
done,
a
lads.
time.
One day at a time. That's all we've got today, Bill. Know
Yeah,
what I
man.
mean?
So, lad,
And-
you gonna give us a song? Give us a rap.
Well, I don't rap, do I? I'm a singer, innit?
Yeah, I say.
Yeah. We've been close for a short while. We connected at first sight. Was it meant to happen? We was out with friends that very night, and everything was blackout. Don't you know we both stayed out and done some things no one knows about. I just hope that you're still around. If it's okay, may I say, I wanna see you again sometime. 'Cause I know that you know it was so right. If it's okay, may I say, we'll make you love after hours every night. I need a girl like you in my life. Some acapella, mate. You caught me without being warmed up or nothing, man. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, you know what I mean?
You're stopping cars here, lad.
Yeah, man, that's it.
Nice
Yeah,
one.
man. Nice one, brother. Thank
Nice
you.
one. Thanks for your time, man.
Thank you.
Anything else you want to say?
Yeah, the EP, man, look out for it. It's going to be on all
Hearing
major
You Call.
platforms. Hearing You Call, it's
20th
called,
of June.
featuring K Coke. Thank you, Coke. Big up. And Billy,
up, Coke.
thank you so much, brother.
Bill.
Nothing but love.
Love you, lad. Thanks,
for
man.
that one, mate.
Take care, brothers.
Nice one for that.
Andy Russell. I like Andy. Round a bend. Lovely kid. Just like myself. Right, and as for Louis Tomlinson's dad, now I was put in a rehab years ago, Sanctuary Lodge, and it was full of like people who had a few quid, getting their asses wiped with £50 notes. We're going to take a little bit of cocaine. You know, that kind of stuff. Sorry, lovely, go ahead. We always take a little bit of cocaine. You know, we could afford to just pay, you know, to go in and out. But for me, I never had a pot of piss and I turned up in a pair of Birds Reebok pumps and a fucking North Face hoodie that was too fucking small. Must have been one of the kids. Like a proper paraffin lamp. You know, what was paid for by the producers of this movie, A Prayer Before Dawn. They didn't want to see me die before I went on the red carpet. But yeah, his half was in there, he turns up, pissed, fucking, you know, he had a problem with the alcohol. Started to flirt with all kinds of mad birds, telling everyone who he was and who his kids were, and, you know, who his son was. And all the egos out there. And I was on my last warning because I'd be fucking like really rebellious in there. And I got warned one day, going to a meeting outside in Colchester, look, if you fucking go to Mackey's, if you stop off anywhere, you know, you're out. And these were all in the taxi with me. They go, oh, well, we'll go there, we'll go here. I'm going, no, we can't. I ended up arguing with him to a point where I was going to fucking punch his head in. And I lost it in the taxi, kicked off on him because I didn't want to fucking lose my life. I was there to save my ass, not my face. You know, he was there to play about. He could afford to. I couldn't. He went straight to the office, said I threatened him, and that was it. That same night I was gone. But you know what, right? I haven't used since, and that was September the 23rd, 2017. I'll stay clean, one day at a time. Recovery is possible. Anyway, moving on, let's have a little look around these back streets. Check out the mouse carcass there with a stump. Just a skeleton. Sort your mouse out. Stays ahead, you got the docks. There's a lot of redevelopments here. Get on the Albuza there, Pacific Hotel, Free Falls, Blue Label.
You like Bill?
Alright mate, that's all that boozer, innit?
Yeah, the Pacific,
Yeah.
Pie.
Fucking hell, it's got trees and everything going on out of it. You know, we'll stay on this side of the border because we'll be heading into Lidl and then let's stick with Bootle. Go down Stanley Road to the Bootle Strand, eh? This old church is closed down. Getting tins up as well. Let's have a little walk around the grounds. Be a hub for pissheads. You've got a mad man all open here and some fucking mad crazy contraption down here. No idea what it is. Anyway, let's move on. Let's check out a little bit of Bootle and the surrounding areas by the strand. What's that? No.
Is that Billy Moore?
Yeah man, who's that?
That's one, let's get a picture.
You're on telly by the way.
Am I, yeah?
Right Jack, guess who's here lad, it's your mother.
Hi Jack, I couldn't resist.
Couldn't
We're
resist,
great
lad.
fans, aren't we?
Yeah, so big shout out.
Yeah, Jack, thanks very much Billy. Great to meet you too.
And you too. Here's Rolly. How long have I known you, lad? How long have I known you now?
So, I've been there not been with them for like 4 years.
Yeah.
Before that, down there for 10 years.
Yeah.
Before that, 2 years.
Do you remember Canal Street?
Yeah.
All right, kiddo.
Yeah,
do you remember Canal Street?
Yeah.
Used to always see you there.
Yeah.
How are you getting on?
Yeah, no, we put me in a flat myself. Put me in a flat, I'm laughing there.
Yeah.
I'm lucky. Because I'm mobile myself, no social workers.
No.
I'm okay, so I'm laughing.
You're independent now?
Yeah.
You're happy like, you're happy?
Yeah.
Still mooching the streets of the fucking Bootle,
yeah,
right?
Before I am now, I like in the hospital, the staff 24/7.
Yeah.
And it was like an old people sort of thing.
Yeah.
Before, I liked it, yeah, I did like it.
Well, it wasn't for you.
But no, I got...
You're younger at, that's why.
They got me on probably with antisocial behaviour.
You got you for antisocial behaviour?
The fact that they got me on flat.
Okay.
And I did the monster test, I knew it's the right thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a dream from true. At the age of 4 years, I went to read. I was thinking, I'd love a place to be on, all for yourself, and now I'm it.
Tell you what though, lad, it's been over 10 years since I've seen you, right? And it's good to see you.
Yeah. I'm so lucky to get that far, I did.
Yeah.
It's mad, man.
Well, you take it easy, right?
Yeah. The only thing I can get is it's hard, I'm a proper talking. I'm out all day, so I get nothing done.
Yeah. Well, get home and get something done. See you later, though. I swear that's sad, that, because he wasn't as bad as that when I met him. He hasn't half deteriorated. Rapidly. Wow. That's what happens when you use. I used to be his recovery worker. Fucking hell. That was a long time ago. Right, we're going to introduce you to Drew Barrymore, named after the actress.
Yes.
So, tell us a little bit about yourself, Drew.
About myself, I moved to Liverpool maybe 12, 13 years ago. My family are from here, I'm not. And they took me in with big open arms.
You're from Gloucester, aren't you?
Yeah, from Gloucester.
So what brings you down here?
My family,
Yeah.
half my family are here, and can't not love Liverpool, can you? Especially if you're from like the countryside, like rural.
Yeah.
You get to a city like this and it's... Oh,
So what do you do with yourself?
I went to college, I did fine art history, and then I went into hospitality. I'm a chef.
You're a chef now?
Yeah, still chefing.
Okay, so are you working local in the area?
I work in pubs, yeah, suburb pubs mainly. We
Yeah.
don't do town anymore, too old for that these days, but yeah, suburbs.
So where are you off to now?
Me, I'm going back home to bake a cake.
Bake a cake?
Yeah.
What's your favourite cake?
Victoria Sponge, sorry I'm plain, I'm so plain, I'm boring. I know, it's so good though.
That's okay, but yeah, Drew, thanks for saying hello.
Thank you so much.
So, this is Bootle Strand as a whole. Needs fucking knocking down. Look at how she's fucking kicking off, this kid. Have you got enough to drink there, girl? Fucking hell. Fucking hell. It's been on a crack, that one.
Taking time to where everything comes. Been a bit of bother, apparently. I'm not here to... I know, that's what I thought. I haven't got a clue what you're on about. We've just been sitting... Oh my God, love, my soul's fucking old sitting here and we haven't caused any trouble. Come on, mate, what's happening? No, that's fine.
I'd like to know what my sister's got your hair as well, red hair. When you put it on, does it go curly?
Yeah, proper.
Yeah, because that's what our gel's like. Somebody showed a
isn't
picture
it?
of me for. No, I can't stand it, to be honest with you. She used to blow me up for everything. And it used to turn up and I'd go, yeah, fuck you. Only messing. High five, I guess.
Promise you, babe, there's been no trouble. Yeah, sound, I just thought
it's fine. The only person that's pissing everyone off is me. Don't take me now.
You won't throw away the key.
You know, right?
Yeah, I'll leave you to it. I'm going to go and have some lunch. No,
okay.
Thought I'd check in.
What are you having for dinner?
Subway.
Subway?
What are you filming me for?
Subway?
Well, this is.
Fucking 8 quid for a fucking...
Billy.
No, you must be on some fucking Joe. You used to go Subway.
I'm filming because I'm in a public place.
Am I getting filmed? What's your name?
You're being filmed by him.
What's your name?
How you know that?
3656.
That's not your
What's
name.
your name?
You never get the
I've got to
name.
call you Gel, Dean, because you got our gels here, too.
All right, sounds
Hi,
good.
Gel.
It's not on.
I got told that. Well, this is...
Ah, you imagine. You handsome bastard, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
You've interviewed our Danny,
right,
didn't you?
I'll leave you to it.
Sorry.
Okay.
Take care, Geraldine. 365. Oh, that's tiny toes.
Ta-da. Mickey's ass again.
There's big reports this morning. There's been a bit of problem, that's all. Just checking on these all. What's your name? Sarah Jones. Sarah. Okay, no worries. You look like someone I know.
Do I?
Yeah.
What's her name? You don't want to tell me? She told me. You got a next? You're like, yeah.
As long as there's been no issues.
No, let me go.
Amazing. I'll leave you to it then.
All right, bye, sweetheart. Bye, girl.
Responder. She's on her own. What's happening?
All right, lad?
How are we?
I'm all right, mate. It's a nice one. See ya.
Well, thanks for the photo, Bomb.
You're welcome, lad. The bomb. I've got a new vape now, lads.
You've got a what?
A new vape.
Shiny one, that, innit? How are you getting on, girl?
I don't know about that, lads.
Going on.
Oh! You got a crockery pot under there?
Have I got a what?
A crockery pot, lads.
Go ahead.
Just trying to say you've got a pot belly, lads. Wait.
Oh, hell, she's solid. Throwing proper bricks at me there, lad, isn't she?
You wouldn't let me, lad.
I wouldn't let you.
Now would you,
You snap me. You snap me here, wouldn't you, lad?
I think someone's a bit horny and needs to let it down a tiny slight. No, that's good, that, my love.
Nice one. What's your name?
Hi, Rachel.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, gorgeous.
Take care. You're all right? Thank you very much. Thank you. She's on it now. Rachel. Big shout out.
Rachel.
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 From Wales. You better pick that shit up, lad. Now, I've seen you pulling your bags out, lad. I admire that. Thank you.
There's nothing worse than the fucking wet ones, lad. Take it easy, bro.
Take care, lad. So this part's called Shithole Central. I'm not sure if this barricade is, relatively new, because a few people have been pissed if like fucking went flying in there. Nearly lost their life. Facts from people probably have done. But then at this end there is none, so it's probably here where they're all fucking getting bevied. These are all closed down now. There were a few second-handies here. The betting shop's done. You're very much welcome to come on the channel. Get on this. Up the soffies. What's going on, lad?
Me and my bears we got evicted yesterday from our house. Fake warrants issued. So I'm asked Billy if I can do a shout out on his channel. If anyone can help us, get on me, John Malloy on Facebook. Anyone
so you're
can
at,
help.
on Facey?
On Facey or on Facey as well, add me as well, yeah. John Malloy. But anyone knowing solicitors that can help.
What's been going on, lad?
Neighbours for 3 years harassing us, made a fake ASB case up against us for 3 years, Billy. So they've been harassing us, busies have been ignoring it. Can't say too much, but
obviously.
Honestly, we had bailiffs out on the 2nd. Backstreets were there turning away because the warrant was fake, no paperwork, no fake paperwork and all that. So they got off the bailiffs and she's like walking around saying I hope pedos kill your kids to the patriots that were there to help us. Effing and blinding at them saying I hope pedos kill your kids, too busy's there seeing them doing it. But she's harassed us for 3 years. We got stitched up by the hours and bailiffs come yesterday drilling the lock.
And you're out?
Out, yeah, we're being put in the banjo, in the guest room, and the banjo bin up the wall.
So if anyone wants to help John, get in touch with him on Facebook.
Nice one.
Don't listen.
I know you're trying to help him.
I don't know, lad. Can't help it. Can't help it, our pig.
What?
Can't help it, our pig.
I don't know. Right, I'm going to make a move. Holly?
Holly.
How old is she?
5 now.
Get it with food.
Spoke.
She's trying to feed her a bit of Charlie.
Yeah, babe.
She doesn't like phones. She's doing a downward dog, this one. Molly. Hello, Molly. Hello. Hello. She likes me.
Yeah, she wants attention.
Yeah. I know a few people like that. Right, Race, you take it easy, girl.
Take it easy, babe. I love you.
Get on here with the crack pipe out. Looking crazy. Honest to God. Just get on the crack pipe there, lad.
Oh, the fucking hell.
Oh, yeah, that's like, welcome to Bootle.
The rough arse end.
Highlight the Bootle building.
Yeah, fucking hell.
The rough arse end, innit?
The rough arse end. Probably put a big mad gas hole staying up there as well. Have a quick look in here. Right, that's it, I'm off. Once again, thanks for everyone who's contributed to the channel. And we appreciate everyone who supports the show. Keep watching, keep subscribing, keep liking, commenting. Take care.